Hello and welcome back to another other video. Today we are talking about a western snowstorm, which isn't just one low pressure system. It's kind of more multiple systems that collectively will be producing plenty of snow in the Cascades, Sierra Nevadas, as well as the Upper Rockies, and whether or not this could be Winter Storm Delphine. Let's get right on into it. Starting off with the National Weather Service page, we already have winter storm warnings up for parts of Washington, Oregon, and California, with winter weather advisories in Washington, Oregon, California, and Idaho, winter storm watches in Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and Utah. So, quick overview of the watches, warnings, and advisories. Let's move on to the NAM 12-kilometer model. So, currently, we do have a system moving onto the coast. This isn't the main ordeal, although there is plenty of snow, especially in the Cascades and the Northern Rockies, for this low-pressure system that's moving onto the coast of British Columbia. But rather, we are looking more at the effects of this. So, we do have some initial snowfall here, but this atmospheric river continues to flow, and another low pressure moves onto the coast here. Another area of moisture moves onto the coast here. So in Washington and California, these two storms start to converge, and we start to see heavy snowfall in the Cascades and the Sierra Nevadas, as well as most of the Rockies. So that is where we will see most of the snowfall with this system before it eventually moves into the plains. That is where this model run ends. But that's still a significant amount of snowfall. So let's zoom in here. Let's actually go up to the Pacific Northwest. So the Northwest US, and just take a look at our overall snowfall totals. So in areas of Washington and the Cascades, as well as in Oregon, definitely could see over 2 feet of snow in the upper elevations, but even in parts of Northeast Washington, Eastern Oregon, a widespread 1 to 3 in Oregon, and a widespread 3 to 12, maybe even more in parts of Washington. Then we move further east into parts of northern Nevada, Utah, western Colorado, western Wyoming, most of Idaho, and western Montana, where the higher elevations could see 6 to 12 inches of snow in Nevada, 6+ inches in Utah, western Colorado, western Wyoming, Idaho, and western Montana. So, this is just a pretty base level, strong atmospheric river type storm that produces plenty of snow in the upper elevations, but we could see some areas in the lower elevations, not the lowest elevations. Seattle's not seeing any of that snow, but some areas in the lower elevations could see some snow as well. So, let's move on to the southwest US and take a look at those snowfall totals. Mostly here, we're going to be focusing on the Sierra Nevadas, because the Sierra Nevadas will be at the forefront of probably one of the stronger parts of this system, and that atmospheric river, that moisture flowing into California, will be converting into snowfall in those upper elevations. So, just some talking points out of the way. Northern California could see a widespread 6+ inches of snow. We've already talked about Nevada, already talked about Utah, western Colorado, as well as some spots in Arizona could see a little bit of snowfall, maybe even up to 20 inches in some spots. But the main factor here is the Sierra Nevadas. So, parts of the Sierra Nevadas could see well over 5 feet of snow. In fact, we could see over 100 inches of snow just between now and Saturday. So if you're talking about span, that is not that much time. 84 hours, which is approximately, 3 days is 72, so 3.5 days. It's not that much time to get a lot of snow. So intense snowfall rates, really bad travel conditions especially. But, I mean, the Sierra Nevadas get hammered with these types of things constantly, but what also kind of contributes to this is that Winter Storm Bankston just happened what, a week ago now? So you got that system, which dumped over 100 inches in some spots. Then you put on top of that another 100 inches. That's when things get hectic. So it's just another thing that we do have to look at. I think that in terms of, just like Bengston, how widespread this storm is, let's go back out to the national view of all the snow. In terms of a pure land area part of this, so the Weather Channel's two terms for naming winter storms, land area or population, I think that this definitely covers the land area of winter storm warnings that could be issued for this storm. So we'll just have to wait and see, but I think it's very possible that we could see Winter Storm Delphine before Christmas. That is all I have for today. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, subscribing, and hitting the bell. That's all I have for today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.